Hiya, I am Zaya. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Sterling Ink 2026 planner, journal, notebook stack. Alright, let's start here with the very first one on top. This one is a 2025 notebook color. I don't know if they have this color anymore. It is in the week size and it does have a cover on it. The only stickers I use in here are from Paper Haunt, and I'm going to be rolling over this notebook because I only use it for writing down journaling things that I don't want to have in my regular journal, and that's because these are more personal, or they're things that I just kind of want to get out of my mind. They might be feelings or some emotions or memories that I just want to no longer remember, and so I just write them down in here to just kind of release them. So this will be following through into the new year, and it just looks like this. All right, next we have a A6. This is also from 2025. I don't know, well, not from, I guess it's from the 2024 release. Same thing with this one. I don't know if they still have this color option, but I purchased it in 2024 just as a notebook to have if I needed it for 2025. I did not use it, so I'm going to be using it for 2026. This is the A6 Caramel, and I'm going to be using this for my inbox, kind of like a brain dump. I don't have a cover on cover for it yet, only because I'm not quite sure if Sterling Ink is going to be coming out with some more covers for Black Friday. I haven't seen them come back on their website because I know that they sold out. I'm hoping that they will come back with some because I have quite a few planners here and notebooks that still need covers. So here we have a notebook. Here we have a notebook, one for personal brain dump journaling, very emotional things. Here, this is for brain dumping, for information, kind of like an inbox that needs to go into different planners. All right, next we have two that have the very same layout. Let me just move these off to the side. These are both 2026 B6 horizontal compact full year common planners. One is in the pink and the other one is in, I believe they call this Mist. This one is already open because I have done a setup for it. All of these are going to be having vision boards on the front, except for the inbox and then this one over here, which I use for personal journaling. This is my morning planner, and this one I'm going to be using for tracking my reading. Inside here, I'm going to be using Paper Dolls stickers. I'm still waiting for them to release their 2026 stickers, or at least their 2026 New Year stickers. But this one I have already kind of set up. It is ready to go. This one, I haven't touched it yet, but I will be doing a setup on it. And inside this book, I'm only going to be using stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. And this one and this one both still need cover on covers. Like I mentioned, hopefully they will have them for Black Friday. All right. Go ahead and place these over to the side, and these ones all have the white edging on them. All right, these next three are 5 years. This one I purchased in 2024, hoping to use it this year, and I did not. I did a little bit, but not as it was supposed to be used. So you're probably wondering, well, why did you get a 2025, not use it, and then purchase 2 more? I'll explain. And hopefully this will give you 3 new ideas on how you can reuse or repurpose a 5-year that you may have not used, or maybe if you wanted to get a 5-year but you weren't sure how to use it. So these are some of the ways that I'm going to be using them. This is the B6. These are all B6. This one was the caramel, and then these ones are the new ones that she just released. This one has a cover on cover. These ones also, I did purchase covers for them, but because I haven't opened them from the plastic, I just haven't taken them out of the plastic yet until I do the setup. I do have cover on covers for them. This one here, I originally bought it to do 5-year planning, like the journaling, but I quickly learned that I am not a 5-year journaler and that system really wasn't working for me. Now, I did journal a few pages in here, but what I've done is I decided I'm going to repurpose this book because I love this layout. I love the horizontal lines here with just the date at the top. That is what I wanted for so many reasons, but I wasn't sure how to use this. I've come up with an idea and I'm going to repurpose this notebook. I've essentially taken white out and whited out any of the journaling that I had done. I think there's like maybe 6 or 7 pages, and I've placed stickers over the top. I'm only going to be using stickers from Sticky Club in this book, and this is my horoscope. So my daily horoscope is going to go inside here, which is perfect because there's plenty of space to go through my horoscope, and I can use as many stickers from Sticky Club that I want. And I think it is going to be the perfect solution for repurposing this book because, as you can see, I didn't actually use, I stopped on the 22nd, but there's several pages in between that I didn't even decorate. This one I was working on decorating. You can see that I had already put the whiteout on there, but all of these pages in between the 5th and the 22nd, I didn't even write on. I did write on more of them in the beginning, but you'll see that in the setup. But as stickers come in from the Sticky Club, I can just go ahead and decorate that to fill that in. Now, of course, because I did originally start writing them here in this top section, this part of the book is going to be more sticker heavy, at least up until the 22nd. And then I can, here, I can move the stickers around. It can be up here, it can be down there, it can be more balanced. But at least for these first few pages, the sticker section is going to be all the way up there at the top. So this is going to be for a daily horoscope. All right. Now you're probably wondering, you just said, Zaya, that you don't do 5 years. So, or 5-year journaling. Why do you not do 5-year books? Great question. I purchased both of the colors that they came out with, one in the white and one in the gold. So let's go ahead and explain this one first. I love the 5-year layout, and I love it so much that I'm going to be using it for manifesting, and that is exactly what this book is going to be used for. And I'm going to be using stickers from Marigona Suli. I've already purchased them. They're in the mail. I'm waiting. I already have some from last year, but I kind of want to wait till I get the new things and then I can sticker it up, which is why it's still in the plastic. But yes, this 5-year, because I love this so much, I'm going to be using this for manifesting, or this book, but just this layout. And I could talk more about it during my setup, but essentially the way it's going to work is manifesting here, and I'm going to be using it kind of like a 5-year, each year going back and writing in new things that I'm manifesting. So, on the 31st, what am I manifesting? Da, 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 da. And then I have a way of marking it off. And of course, I will go more into that, but it will essentially be kind of used like a 5-year because I will be using it for the next 5 years. But the ultimate goal is for manifesting, not for journaling. So that one was for horoscopes. This one is for manifesting. What about this one? Great question. Now, this one originally was going to be like a 5-year journal, but I made the very, let's say, consecutive? No. I made a decision. You know what I'm trying to say. I made the decision that this 5-year journaling or 5-year journaling in general doesn't work for me because I'm very, very visual. I'm still trying to think of what that word is. But 5-year journaling does not work for me. And because 5-year journaling doesn't work for me, but I had already purchased this, I needed to try to think of a way to reuse this book. And I've come up with, I think, the perfect idea. I'm going to use this for within the next 5 years. What does that mean? It's going to be, you can probably hear my dog scratching. I'm sorry. I apologize. That means I'm going to be using this notebook or this journal for writing down things that I want to accomplish within the next 5 years. So I have a list of 365 things. Well, right now it's at 100, but I'm assuming as the years go on, more and more things will come up. But right now I have a list of about 100 things that I want to accomplish within the next 5 years. And the goal is to write those things down and then journal about them once they happen. And I can add stickers and photos or whatever I want, but it's kind of like a bucket list, but things that I need to or want to accomplish within the next 5 years and holding myself accountable for getting those things done. I think that's a wonderful idea. The way that it would work, and I of course will go over it more on the setup, is having whatever that specific thing is. Let's say travel to New Zealand. I will have at the top, travel to New Zealand, and then I can journal or write about, you know what, I accomplished that. I wanted to get that done within those 5 years, and I accomplished it. And then I can look back and be like, you know what, I haven't completed that one. Let me go ahead and work on that. That's a goal that I want to work within the next 5 years. And maybe it's not just journaling. Maybe it's also the steps that I need to take to get me to do that specific task, or the follow through to get me there, to completing that 5-year goal or within that 5-year goal. So yeah, those are my Sterling inks. I have my manifesting, my morning planner, and manifesting I would consider like a journal. Morning planner, reading planner, horoscope, bucket list, 5-year bucket list or within 5-year bucket list, my very personal journal / notebook, and then my inbox. And that's all of them. Those are all my Sterling inks for 2026. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one, because we are going to be taking a look at my Take a Note planners for 2026.